Chisora alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Warrior. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Bone Crusher Smith.
All right, guys, remember this. Obey my commands at all times. Now let's have a good, clean fight.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
When a high-stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well-conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Smith. He just missed that shot up top. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Smith. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Good block there by Bone Crusher. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Teddy, we hear a lot of people talking about where are the next great fighters coming from. In your eyes, I mean, you're around gyms all over the country, all over the world. Where are they coming from?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you where they're not coming from. They're not coming from football anymore. In the old days, the big guys, instead of going on the football field, somebody would look to make them into the next heavyweight champ. But now they're going to college, they're going to places where they find it a little bit of an easier travel, and we're losing a lot of those athletes.
Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Hard to believe that they can keep up this pace, but who cares? It's so entertaining while it lasts. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Able to cover up that gut.
Get your hands up.
Final 10 seconds of round number one. Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Lands the counter. able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Halfway through round number 2. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Keep your head moving.
Nice block by Smith.
Keep your hands up.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange.
Got up. Keep moving.
Blocks that punch. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. End of that round. And the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook. Get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
A headshot blocked. The Warriors flat out afraid to engage in this fight now after being knocked down earlier.
Well, you know, there's a tendency of that happening, of being tentative, being a little bit worried about throwing your punches when you've thrown and you've been bit. Well, he's thrown and he's been bit, and he's got to get over it.
On the mark, the counter punch by Smith.
Stay on the outside.
Blocks away that headshot.
Keep your distance.
Able to counter that attack. Halfway through this round. There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Be on the inside.
Fires right back at him.
Side, side.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Seconds to go in this third round. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. And when this round comes to an end, a round that was highly entertaining, they put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Able to get rid of that one. Blocks that punch. Good looking counter punch. Good block there by Smith. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Smith. Missed that uppercut. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Seconds remaining in this round. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Smith. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Not able to land the headshot. Smith's employing one of the three facets of good fundamental defense. And right now he's using the legs.
Yeah, he is, and that is one of the facets. The other's to block, the other's to move your head. And right now he's controlling range. What his opponent has to do now is look to get into a place where maybe he can time him. Time him as he steps out.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
there by Smith. You get the sense that they know no other way how to fight. They are going at it, back and forth, toe-to-toe, punch for punch. Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Face yourself. Use your feet.
Able to dismiss that body shot. 10 clicks of the tuck. And there he counters back against his opponent. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
They start up again, back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Good block by Smith. Good combination. Good-looking counterpunch. The Warriors found the punch that'll always excite a crowd, and that's that straight hand, that power shot. You can see it coming, and there it is.
Well, he must be pretty happy that he's got an opponent that throws all wide, all round punches, because straight beats round.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. And a smart counterpunch by Smith. Smith's putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Again to the melon. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Very nice defensive guard there. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
And you see he turn defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. He scored well after being hit himself. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Good-looking counterpunch. He has walked through bullets, bazookas, and bombs, and he's still standing in there tonight, Teddy.
Yeah, this is a testament not just to the physical makeup. I know a lot of people at home are going to say, wow, what kind of bone does he have inside that chin? But it's his mind, too. He's making a choice, just like you do in life and other things. He's making a choice to deal with this. A lot of guys would have given in already.
To the sweet science, you see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing? Is taking his opponent's jab away.
Relax.
Way to block there. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
But they both have high engines. They have good motors that never stop going.
Carry the way you catch him. You got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch him. You're gonna catch him. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of this fella.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. What a good counterpunch by Smith. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Guard your head. Watch it.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Super two-punch combo by Smith. 90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8. Gets rid of that body shot. the headshot, but he parries it away. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. Devastating blow by Smith. Blocks away that headshot. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Very well done by both men to fire off those right hands. Nice block by Smith. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Teddy, it's one of my favorite times of one of our fight broadcasts. When we make the declaration, he has to have a knockout to win.
And how's he going to do it? Well, I think he's got to be a photographer. He's got to be a guy that goes in the darkroom, really, Joe, and start looking at the negatives. During the night, a lot of pictures have been taken. He's got to go now and look back at those pictures and remember something, that he saw something. He saw a moment. He saw a spot where the guy dropped his hand. He pulled back, and he's got to go, and he's got to act on that moment.
See, he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. His opponent scored well, but so did he. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Excellent counterpunch by Smith. A good block. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, with special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Another one lands. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Oh! Smith's been stunned. So far tonight, he was being completely outworked, but now we see him being more the aggressor.
Ball was starting to get a little late. He understood he needed to change things a little.
Halfway through this round here. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Able to counter that attack. Targeted counter punch by Smith. Committing to the combo now, both land. Good counter punch. Good looking right hand after he got hit. A good block by Bone Crusher. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Blocks that punch. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Smith. Smith's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody. Oh, Smith's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Accurate counter punch by Smith. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back under him. A crushing two-punch combo by Smith. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
blocked by Smith. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Well, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy is listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good looking counter punch. Work from both men. They each got a shot in. Lands the counter.
Move your head.
What a fight. What a great non-stop action fight this has been. What a great round. 2 minutes in, 60 seconds to go. Way to block there. Good looking counter punch. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Well, which way did it go? That is the question everybody wants the answer to. The man with the answer is standing in the ring, and here he is. Your winner by a unanimous decision.
And that was a surprise right there. Coming into this fight, we thought we'd see maybe a knockout. But no, we wound up getting a strategic fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.